Okay, this is the review for the test for the basic class. So we've got boxing, kickboxing set, 4 kicks, and then the closest hand principle. So let's review through the material. So attention about kicking stance loud. Yep. So boxing, kickboxing set, as a reminder, it starts like this. We do jab, then cross, hook to the jaw, and then hook to the ribs. From here, it's bob and weave to one side, bob and weave to the other side, uppercut with the front arm, uppercut with the rear arm, and then step off, round. Now I'm doing the whole set with my right leg forward, so I look like a mirror image. I'm assuming that you are standing left foot forward, but this way I can look at you and you don't have to look at my back. So let's try again together. So on the test, you have to have it memorized, you gotta have all the words, you gotta call the words out, and you've gotta show power. So let's do it a couple times together. We say, jab, cross, hook, hook, bob and weave, uppercut, uppercut, step off, round. Let's try again. Ready? Here we go. We say jab, cross, hook, hook, bob and weave, uppercut, uppercut, step off, round. Now, I'd recommend pause the video, practice that 10 more times. That's the boxing, kickboxing set. Here's the 4 kicks. Mr. Lemke being my partner, will do all the kicks against speed paper in the video. So, here we go. Thanks, Mr. Lemke. So, the first kick is front leg roundhouse kick. So, on a front leg roundhouse kick, remember, first thing I've got to do is turn totally sideways. It's almost like my hip is my aimer. I've got to get my hip turned straight at the target. And then from there, my legs got to make a flat tabletop for when I do my kick. So you want to turn sideways, make a tabletop. So this one's called front leg roundhouse kick. Turn, tabletop, and kick. Here, I'll demonstrate 5 of them. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd recommend pause the video, practice 10 with each leg forward. The second kick is skipping roundhouse kick. So it's almost like the front leg roundhouse kick, yep, except I'm gonna get further distance. So when I do this one, I'm gonna slide up my rear foot to my front foot. If you notice when I do that, I'm gonna turn completely sideways. That's where it's like the other kick. So I slide up the feet together, now I'm sideways. Now I make the tabletop and do the kick. So the important part is most of the footwork, sliding the rear foot up. So slide up and turn sideways, round kick, shuffle back when you're done. Here, let me demonstrate 5 of them. So 1, slide up, and roundhouse kick. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I'd recommend pause the video, practice 10 of those with each leg forward. The third kick is the step off roundhouse kick. So now instead of the target being straight ahead, Mr. Lemke is just going to take the shield, bring it a little to the side, yep, just a teeniest bit. So now I'm going to step off with my left leg, then my right leg will do the kick. So it's like I'm getting offline, so I'm not right in front of the bad guy, so he doesn't hit me back. So I step off to the left, and then kick with the right. Now I could do the same thing if he turns it the other way, even with this left leg forward. It doesn't matter which leg's in front. Here I would step off with my right leg and then kick with my left. So essentially, whatever direction you step with that closest leg. The other one makes a tabletop, does a kick. So we'll make them on this angle. I'll do 5 as a demonstration. So it works like this. We're going to step off 1, a round kick, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. All right, same thing. Pause the video, do 10 with each leg. Step 10 to the left, 10 to the right. The fourth kick is a rear leg roundhouse kick. So this one is similar to the first kick, just with a back leg. So if I was going to do a front leg roundhouse kick, I would turn so my hip is facing the target and kick. Rear leg is the same thing, it's just now I'm going to pivot, turn so my rear hip is facing the target kick with the rear leg. I get a little longer reach and I get a little bit more power. Now for grown-up people, make sure, pivot really good on this front knee. You gotta make sure the weight's on the balls of the feet. So when I pivot, you'll notice the weight's on the balls of my feet so I can turn and then I can kick. If I don't pivot and I just do this, you can see that would be really dangerous, okay? So rear leg's gonna do it. I gotta turn, kick. When you're done, you're coming back. Here's 5 of them. So here we go. 1, rear leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome, thanks Mr. Lemke. Same thing, pause the video, do 10 rear leg kicks with each leg forward. The last part of your test is the closest hand principal block. So Mr. Lemke being my partner here, I'll actually be the one grabbing the blockers. I'll be the bad guy, he'll be the good guy, okay? So attention, bow. He's in a strong self-defense stance. Remember, your hands are open like you're saying, stay back. This is peaceful. His body weight's forward like he's strong and confident. Show us the scared stance again. If your body weight's back, we never do that. So strong, confident, but open hands like it's peaceful. Now, if I attack high, he's gonna block with his forearm. It's called closest hand principle, but I think we should rename it. It should be closest forearm block, okay? So you actually block with the forearm, so boom. Or on this side, just like that. Now if it's low, same idea, just the closest arm, closest forearm block, yep, low, just like this. Now on the test, the teacher would be tricky. They might go high, they might go low, they might go out of order. Just like this, and you just have to respond and react. So this is one you probably want to see if mom or dad can practice attacking you with. If you have something like a blocker, or you can just do with your arms gently, that's how you can practice that at home. So thanks, Mr. Lemke. So those are all the techniques that are going to be on the basic test for your gold, orange, green, or you're going from green to purple. So anyway, boxing, kickboxing set, 4 roundhouse kicks, and the closest hand principle. Attention, and bow.